Hey everyone, UnWorld here, back again with a brand new video. Just when you thought I was finished with all the updates, I am totally not finished. I've got 3 brand new editors for you. Not just these things, 3 new editors. Okay? What I've given you before this, up till now, is just these things that you can use to make your own levels, share your levels with your friends, etc. Play new levels for the Harry Potter games. New levels that weren't there before, that you made yourself. That is pretty cool. But what if I told you could actually take it a lot further than that? Okay. What if I told you there was a way of adding stuff into the game, not just levels, but adding new stuff into the game, new creatures, new spells, stuff like that, you know, new music, new things that did not exist before. How awesome would it be to do that, right? Well, there is. Because up till now, what I've given you is basic editors. And today I'm giving you a fully blown developer version, fully customizable, the most advanced, the most expansive versions of any editor that I've ever given you before. This is a full thing that you can use. You can change the editor this time round. You can add new stuff to the editor and then copy that over to the game as well. You can do a whole bunch of stuff that you could not do before. This is a whole new advanced level of modding. Not just level design, but proper modding. So if you actually have the hub, all you got to do is update the version 1.2.8, and for every editor you will see a link here called repositories. They've all got them, and this is a whole new level of awesome, guys. Okay, let's, for example, let's try Philosopher's Stone, because I kind of like this game. If you click repositories, there we go. There we go, you got this. You got 3 folders, Harry Potter 1, Harry Potter 2 and 3. If you open this editor, these updates, this is just normal stuff that you've had so far. Basically, if the hub isn't able to download anything automatically, like it should, this is where you can go and you can download the normal editor and the normal updates, you know, offline, manually, and install them. What we've got here is a brand new thing called the dev kit, the developer kit. And what this is, I'll show you the difference. Okay, this is gonna blow your mind. Your editors are all installed in this folder. Local disk C UW hub. This is your Harry Potter 1 editor. This is all you've got in the editor. Not much. Okay, but if you go here and you download this dev thing, this is an automatically installing package, by the way, so you don't really need to do much, just double click. As long as you got the hub, it should work fine. I'm not going to download it because I've already downloaded it here, all 3 of them. Once it's downloaded, you just open it up, you just double click like this, like any other file. There we go, now it's installing. Okay, it's finished installing now. You can basically close the hub. This hub is only for the very basic editors at the moment. I'll probably make an update, but yeah, once that's done, go back into the folder that I showed you before, and you'll have this new thing here called HV1 Dev. And if you open this, whoa, UnWorld, what the heck is all this stuff? Well, as you can see, we've got a whole lot more stuff in here compared to this one. And this is the fully blown editor. This has got everything inside it. I'll show you one example of how this works. How do you actually run this editor, for example? How do you actually get this editor to open? Well, you go to the system folder, and there's a thing here called Unreal ED. Double click and it just opens like the other editor does. And it's pretty much the same thing, except now you've actually got access to all the actual parts of the editor that were used to build this editor, and what's more, you can also add other things here as well. Everything in the game, everything that you use in the editor, see these .u files, core.u, dprops.u, editor, engine, right? Every single thing that you've used in the levels, everything you've added to the levels you've made, they exist in these .u files here. Those are called actors, the things that you add into your level, and all those actors are stored in these things called actor packages, right? Harry Potter 1, Philosopher's Stone actually has a lot of them, but they're small, like 5 KB, 51 KB, you know, these are tiny files. Whew. So what can you do with this editor that you couldn't do with the other one? I'm going to show you something pretty cool. So let's say I'm going to do something that looks a bit dangerous. Take core.u, take for example engine.u, and just delete these two files, because why not, eh? Oh no, the files are gone, the editor's not going to work, how do I... No. So open this, there we go, editor doesn't work. Well, that's expected because the files are missing. But this is the cool part. This is where you actually get to, very simply, in a very simple way, you can rebuild all those files. The little program here, this is the heart of everything, it's called UCC. And what this does is this will build for you these .u files, okay? And I'll show you the coolest thing about that. First, let's just bring them back and I'll show you where they even come from, how they even get built into this thing, alright? So in an empty place here, hold down the shift button, then right click, open command window here. You're going to type in 2 words here, and it's all English, don't worry. UCC make. There we go, it's finished. You should have 2 warnings in the end, that's normal, that's expected, that's 100% okay. You shouldn't have anything more than 2 warnings though. If you got more than 2 warnings, something's messed up. Okay, now you can close this, and what this did is this built 2 very important packages for us. It built core, and then it built engine. And where the heck did these things actually come from? Well, if you go back in this folder here, you've got a folder here called core, you've got another folder called engine, and you've got another folder called, say, Harry Potter, Hog 1, Hog 2. And it's no surprise if you go here, if you go to the system folder again, you've got engine, you've got core, you've got Hog 1, Hog 2, Harry Potter. So that's where they came from. All the stuff, it came from these folders. And if you go in, look at these things. Don't these look familiar to you? Like, for example, S trigger. Remember this picture? This is what you add in the level when you're adding triggers in the game and stuff, to make like different cool things happen, triggering different events and stuff. So yeah, that's how that works. How awesome is that? And you can also totally make your own custom packages. If you wanted to add something extra into the game, say your name is like, I know, John or James or something, you can make a folder here called James, and then with a UCC you can build a package called James with all your stuff in it, your own custom textures, your own custom game objects, you know, new objects that you've made. You can do some pretty sweet stuff. Alright, how awesome is that? So let's say get rid of all these things. Delete that. Look at that. It's building all of those things back again for us. And in some of the other tutorials, in the next tutorials, in the next videos, I will be making tutorials, very advanced modding tutorials on how to build your own things for Harry Potter, how to add your own custom stuff that actually never even existed in the game before. So stay tuned. In the next video, we'll be making our first custom object or actor, because Unreal likes to call them actors basically. That was it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this. You've got this for every single game. If you go back into that link, if you click the repositories in the hub, you'll be able to download and install the full versions of every editor, Harry Potter 1, 2 and 3 basically. If you enjoyed watching this video, guys, if you think it was awesome, give us a like, hit that like button. You know how to do it, I don't have to tell you. And if you want to see more stuff like this, please subscribe to the UnWorld channel. It does help. It helps to really bring out new videos. And if you really love this, share this with your friends. If you've got any friends who like this kind of stuff, you know, hardcore modding, especially Harry Potter stuff, share it. Let them know. Let them see all the cool, awesome things you can do with Harry Potter. And we're only just getting started, guys. Everything I've made, you know, it's all just basics that I've taught you so far. This is the real deal. This is the next step. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Stay awesome.